It's about pre-production and pre-production on different kind of formats and products. So apps, maybe films, and maybe like websites. So the making of it, and then for really any product. I'd say the kind of the structure of the planning stages, so the order. So we know in the future if we want to create a product or if we're working for a client, we'd know the stages of what we need to go through in all types of different sections. So legal issues, so everything that we make is going to be, we're not going to have any legal issues, and that how much kind of ownership we have over our own products. So for instance, legal issues we've come across before, and I think because those were quite easy to understand and learn, because we actually went through the process ourselves in further, before when we did productions before. So those were quite easy to understand and learn. It's I found it quite a strange process to begin with, but then as you're kind of communicating with your client and you're getting the feedback at each stage, it becomes quite useful, because you have more of an idea as you work through what it's going to look like, how it's going to be for that audience, and the best needs for it. And obviously there's loads of different types of client briefs and contracts you can have, and but I think the one we used we've had with clients in different projects have all kind of been quite useful, because it's really easy to contact the client and you're getting regular feedback. So I use flashcards, and I kind of repeatedly write down stuff because I find that stays in my mind better. But mind maps I found on online, which have been quite useful, and it's kind of shown me how to make my own, and you can always expand on that type of revision. If there's a bit missing that I don't have on paper, everything's online, which I find really useful. So if anything gets lost, it's almost like you have a backup. In previous units I've made a checklist, and I've kind of almost made a calendar as well, to kind of say this is where I hope I'll get to, so that LO will be done. And then for productions with time management, it is kind of difficult to plan, because it's not just you're planning for, it's a kind of whole crew. I think just to take it step by step. Not to rush through it, and if there's anything that you're confused upon, there's more resources out there.